How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be unlocking my very first community parallel by hopping into some ranked seasons. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, I don't necessarily have the best pitchers to use, and I'm still waiting on the refund of the 450k stubs that I initially lost through the marketplace. Now, Nick commented on my Team Affinity video, and he was saying that he agreed with most of my rankings except for the Sixto Sanchez one, and I actually have the silver Sixto Sanchez, and he also has outlier. That was kind of the reason why he disagreed with me, so I figured I would try him out. I mean, why not? I am completely open to any and all feedback. I figured I would try out the silver version that I got out of some kind of packs, whether it was my pre-order packs or that 50-pack bundle. But there, as you can see, I got a weird animation in left field. I started to run towards the right. It was 100% user error. Nothing to do with the way the game is or the way fielding is. That was 100% on me. And we end up just giving away one run to start this game off. Now, Fernando Tatis is also making his debut. I told you guys I really wanted to get Cody Bellinger. I wanted to pull Fernando Tatis or Bellinger. And we got Belly. But I wanted to purchase Fernando Tatis, and I probably could have got him for a lot less stubs once the game actually launched at midnight, but it is what it is. He's coming up clutch, scoring from first base, and of course, Yermin Mercedes is the one cashing him in. Now, Yermin's on third base. We have Gleyber Torres coming up with a bloop single to right field. That is going to score the go-ahead run. We're up by 1. We have Babe Ruth coming up. I know my uniforms are absolutely hideous. We're going to work on a couple of those. I just really wanted to hop into the game, get my hands on some of this content, as well as some gameplay. Babe Ruth with a nice 2-out double, but that is not going to be enough as I was not able to cash him in. Here we give up a home run to the Tops Now version of Ryan McMahon. I don't really even know how to get this card. I would assume you would have to grind some missions and moments and whatnot in order to unlock him, and I will probably do that because that card seems like he's pretty good. I mean, a little bit of a late swing, hit it the other way, has a lot of power, had a multi-homer game with the Rockies. And here we go, Gleyber Torres starting this next inning off. First pitch, smacking it into the gap for a double. We really need to cash in this run and retake the lead. Here we have Sixto Sanchez up at the plate, and this is my second bloop single in only a few games with my pitcher. That's going to cash in 40 speed from second base. Kind of surprising, but I will certainly take it. That's going to bring up Cody Bellinger, and Bellinger is ripping another base hit. It started off a little slow with him, got out a couple times. You guys saw the very first at-bat with him in the last video was an absolute, no doubt, moonshot. This is very unfortunate for this opponent right here. He has Gleyber Torres playing second base, I believe, and Torres just does not have good fielding at all. He misses that one completely, and it's going to cost him. I'm going to try to make him pay. Try to score as many runs as I possibly can off of that poor error in the field, or at least at second base. But Fernando Tatis, once again, ripping a base knock, scoring more runs, cashing in more people in his debut. I mean, I'm excited to use that card. He has a much better swing, in my opinion. And honestly, I don't know how that pitch was not absolutely crushed. Probably the worst pitch I threw with Sixto this entire game. He was pretty effective. His sinker, his fastball, I believe they both have the outlier quirk on them. And he was throwing hard. I mean, very low hits in K per 9 in terms of the silver version, but still not that bad. So, maybe Nick was right. I might have been off on, having Sixto Sanchez that low. I just didn't think it would be that effective, but it is what it is. I'll probably end up making an updated video in terms of ranking the players once I've unlocked a good amount of them, once I've actually tested out a lot of those cards and whatnot. But I mean, this game is just so exciting. Here we have a 6-2 ball game. I am 2-1, and this opponent is 2-0. I took an L with a 4-1 lead as I disconnected. I talked about that in my previous video. But this opponent has got something going here. 6-3, we were able to get out of it, and Babe Ruth lead it off. I was able to get something going each and every time. This guy, got something going at the plate for himself, scored a couple runs. He chipped away at the deficit, tied the ball game up, and I was able to get those runs right back. Here, Fernando Tatis on the later side of good is sending this one out. A wall scraper for a 2-run shot. I feel like I'm going to be able to grind the community parallel for that Tatis and this Yerman Mercedes very quickly. I'm excited about that program. I'm excited about, you know, gaining attributes for all types of players. And I have basically been playing this game as much as I can since it's been released. Now my internet's kind of going in and out, so hopefully it's working while I'm kind of posting this video. But here we got a 9-3 lead. We got Amir Garrett in the ball game, the MLB The Show Players League legend, Amir Garrett. And he's going to get out of this one. He gets the first out right here, bottom of the 7th, facing Andrelton Simmons, bottom of the order as well. Not the best hitters against left-handed pitching, and that's why I went from Sixto Sanchez to Jake Dukeman, and then again to another lefty in Amir Garrett. Now, he did bring in Brandon Lowe as a pinch hitter, Brandon Lau, and definitely a solid bench bat to have against lefties. I was kind of surprised that he went to him, though. He does have 106 power, and honestly, Cody Bellinger might as well have above 100 power. He might even have, you know, 97 power coming up here pretty soon if I keep it up with this pace. Hitting, you know, no doubt home runs, hitting line drives, cashing in RBIs, all that good stuff. Here, Hank Aaron's going deep. Another one. 3rd consecutive home run in 3 consecutive games. This guy is on fire. My 2nd hitter in the order, and he will stay there. I think having Babe Ruth in the 3 spot has been very effective. Here he hits another home run for me. I know you guys didn't see the first home run. That was actually in that first game that I played when I got disconnected. But this is indeed his 2nd home run on the squad. And that was 3 home runs in a row right there. This opponent might think I'm brand new to the game, but that's all right. Sends me a friendly quit and then goes ahead and quits out of it. We are going to earn our very first community parallel upcoming here right now. As soon as this loads, I will basically take you through a little bit of what it looks like. I'm not going to go through all of the missions and moments that I've completed, or I guess, you know, stat-based missions with this Cody Bellinger, but I have earned 500 of these PXP points, and he is now boosted up 1 overall or 1 attribute point in each category. This is his base version at a 90, and then you can see that I was the 7th player to unlock this first stage of Cody Bellinger. He is now 93 fielding, 78 speed, right, a little boost to power contact, and really everything. I mean, it says there, down there at the bottom, and this is going to be really cool, especially once Inside Edge is affected with this as well. I'm College Lefty, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, peace out.